Nano Reef update. So it's been 11 days with the tank up and running, salt water and all. So far all the parameters are good. Been testing it every other day just to see where everything's sitting at. Cycling process is just, doing its thing, cycling. Tank's looking good. I'm going to give you a brief rundown of everything that is keeping this tank going. Let's start with the substrate. We use the Carib Sea live sand. Got a 20-pound bag. Out of the 20 pounds, we probably used roughly 18, 19 pounds of the actual sand. Out of the 15 pounds of live rock we got from BRS, we ended up using probably about 14 to 14 and a half pounds to do the aquascape. Had to break some of the corals up, so pretty much have about a pound or pound and a half or half pound of coral rubble sitting around, so that didn't make it into the tank. Maybe use it somewhere down the line. Spin stream nozzles, so far so good, doing exactly what I anticipate them to do. They're putting out a real nice wave action, really moving the water around, really nice. Tank came originally just with one pump, rated at 211 gallons an hour. I wanted a little more flow in the tank, and was debating about getting a power head, but being 16 gallons, a little limited with space, so I just turbocharged the filter pretty much. Instead of having one 211 pump running both spin streams, I added another pump in the back by Eheim, rated at 265 gallons an hour. So I have the 211 connected to one of the nozzles and the 265 connected to the second nozzle. So we're roughly got 476 gallons an hour. The tank basically now is being cycled almost 30 times an hour, so a lot of water flow. Definitely a good thing. So we also have the media reactor up and running. Have the GFO in it. We also have a bunch of polycarb in the back. With the added flow, notice that there was more water coming back here, so I added some polycarb here just to make sure nothing bypasses the basket. Also added some right here. This way, as the water cascades down each layer into the center layer where the two pumps are, not sucking up too many air bubbles and putting the micro bubbles in the tank. Still having a slight issue with micro bubbles, but for the most part the poly filter is taking care of it. Got some more poly filter over here, again same thing in this side, just to make sure everything goes into the basket. So like I said, there's still a little bit of tweaking to go, but it's alright. We still have roughly 2 weeks before any corals get in here. I did, however, put one coral in here today. It's from the main tank. It's a yellow polyp. This part just pretty much it broke off from the main rock and was floating around, so I figured it wouldn't hurt just to glue it to this rock and kind of just see what happens. Let it go. For the inhabitants of the tank, did pick up one pajama cardinal and one chalk bass from the local pet store. Fish, basically want to put fish with personality in the tank, things that you normally don't see. Most people go with clowns and other things like that, so I wanted to be a little different with this tank. Hopefully the chalk bass decides to come out. Beautiful little fish. There's also 4 hermit crabs in here. Again, pulled the hermit crabs from the main tank, put them in here just to help out with whatever algae or uneaten food issues that might arise from having inhabitants in the tank. my little cleanup crew. There's also 2 Nazareth snails in here. I'd love to show you those, but right now they are buried under the sand. They won't come out till they sense that there's food in the tank. It's actually really cool watching them pop out of the sand. Almost look like, you know, zombies coming back to life and trying to eat your brains. But anyways, that's the tank. That's what we got going on so far. Hope you guys tune in for the next video. We're going to start getting maybe a little more in depth with some of the equipment that's on the tank. And we'll go from there. Enjoy.